Wednesday night baseball coming your way from lovely Petco Park. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Tyson Ross will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year of keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Martin Prado now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
First pitch on its way. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's 0 for 4. Runners off for second. On a line, that's a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and a strike to Bohr. And there is our officiating crew in this one. Calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really like what Justin Bohr does for this team. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in. And if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Derek Dietrich. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Margot on his horse. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Ryan Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Margot. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins strand a pair, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late, as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two and 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Margot on at first, nobody out. Two and 2.
great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
0-1, here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. So 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. He'll check in here at 256. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Holiday is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Chase Headley, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Suzuki will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Here's Scott Van Slyke. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Stepping in, Brian Holiday. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Here's Ichiro now. Previously against Tyson Ross, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ichiro brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Margot is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose Urena.
So here now is the pitcher, Jose Urena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins 1. Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Hedges. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Suzuki is there. He's got it one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He carries a .308 batting average. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Rojas ranging up the middle, and this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Tyson Ross, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. A base hit in his first trip.
Martin Prado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Miguel Rojas.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bohr, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Manuel Margot.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Ichiro is over, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Corey Spangenberg.
Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Spangenberg, a 27-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Van Slyke is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Derek Dietrich, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready now for the Marlins. Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
1-1 the count. Anderson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Standing in, Brian Holiday. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Grounded to third. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Ichiro now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Padre error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Padres on top, 3-2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Here's Chase Headley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Renfroe is on his way home. He scores, and they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Austin Hedges. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And he is in there.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider, and they can bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Padres on the RBI double from Chase Headley. We played 4, and the Friars have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jose Arena.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Martin Prado now. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Next to hit will be the pitcher,
Leading
Tyson
off for the
Ross.
Padres, pitcher, Tyson Ross.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Suzuki coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Manuel Margot.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Anderson onto the grass. But he won't get there. It falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hit to short. Rojas comes up with it. Throw goes over to third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready once again, Justin Bour. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
Justin Bour.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. He's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And it's fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Hot shot down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First offering on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe moving in. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 6, Scott Van Slyke.
Ready for another shot now, Scott Van Slyke. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 4-2. Severino Gonzalez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Severino Gonzalez.
Striding in once again, Will Myers. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Gonzalez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Chase Headley, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Myers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rojas fields it cleanly. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Ready now, Austin Hedges. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Trying to do way too much up there from what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at Petco Park, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Brian Holiday. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 1 out.
Right fielder number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. The pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to Ichiro.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Severino Gonzalez.
Starlin Castro will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Castro.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 23 driven in. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Martin Prado. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Tough slider down low for a strike. Castro at second with 2 down. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado. One and 1, here it is. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. Marlins strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Drew Steckenrider gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Ready, Galvis.
First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Alan Cordova will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Alan Cordova.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Four runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And he lays off for ball 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball two. Three and 0 now. Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken. Strike one. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they still lead this one 4-2. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bohr. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-1 now the count of the Marlins first baseman. The 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Hedges waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Scott Van Slyke, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And he'll get over to me. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Now batting, catcher, Brian.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Louis Brinson.
Striding into the box, Brian Holiday. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
In there for strike 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a big strikeout there, as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Padres 4 and the Marlins 3. Louis Brinson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 9.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Junichi Tazawa will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cameron Maben will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Rojas has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, he's gone 3 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Tazawa playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Count is 1-2 now. Popped straight up. Prado in foul ground. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He doubled his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball hits a Prado at third. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. The Padres lead it 4-3. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Few would argue. Thanks for joining baseball on the show.
Leading off for the
Here's
Marlins,
Cameron Maben now.
right fielder, Cameron Maben.
Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brad Hand.
First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Hosmer is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Martin Prado now, his career line against Brad Hand. He's had some success, 5 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Now to the plate, Justin Bohr. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Padres posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Tyson Ross earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brad Hand records the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 4 runs on 6 hits.